Welcome to FC26's oldest professional football club, Notts County. Founded in 1862, this historic side laid the foundations of the game we know today. They were one of the 12 founding members of the Football League back in 1888, and in 1894 they lifted the FA Cup at Goodison Park, becoming the first club from outside the top division to ever win it. Their black and white stripes even inspired Juventus, one of Europe's giants. But history can be cruel. Decades of ups and downs saw County tumble through the divisions, and in 2019 they became the first former Football League founding member to drop into non-league football. Though they've since battled their way back into the EFL, they've remained far away from the glory days. This is a club with tradition, pride, and with a loyal fan base that has stood by them through the rise and fall. Today in FC26, we're taking on the challenge of restoring Notts County to the heights their history deserves. So where do we begin? Let's take a look at Notts County and where they are currently in real life. 7th in EFL League 2. Maybe by the end of the season, we can see them fight for promotion as well. This right here is the squad of Notts County. And there are two players who seem to be performing really well as we speak. And that is Dennis up top, 59 rated, 23 years old, 84 pace, 6'1". I can work with that. And apparently Palmer, the more experienced player here at the age of 30 with 3 play styles. Wow. He is the second best performer in this team according to the stats. And then actually it's Yatta, 26 years old, 72 pace, 6'4", precision header and the low driven shot on top of it. So we have some decent players here. The highest potential in the team belongs to 63 rated Will Jarvis. And he has, prepare yourself, 71 potential. Also, let's speak on the fact that this team has loaned in a bunch of players. Cotta, Al-Joffrey, Yorpenda, Hall, and Luker. Hall, actually, the highest potential player in the team from Tottenham, comes in with a 79, but he doesn't belong to us, obviously. Now, the budget is 1.2 million. Yes! Unbelievable. But we'll try and do whatever we can with that. Genuinely speaking, that is horrible. And with contracts expiring for what feels like half of the team, oh my god. And the fact that contracts, you cannot just go in there and extend them at any time, this is gonna be a terrible start. The big moment of truth, however, is coming in right now. Please, Academy, do you have anyone? We have a goalkeeper. He has low potential, but hold on, there are more. Gonzaga, 17 years old. He has a play style. I like that. We have Hale, left back, 65 rated. Let's go. And we have Ivaliotis, who is a Greek goalkeeper with really high potential, the highest in this squad. So, yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Now, I want to stay true to the formation in the first season, so I'm not going to change the tactics yet. 5-3-2, if that's what they're playing, that's what we're going for. So that means none of those wingers will actually come into the team. But Rowe can take over the goalkeeping position, which is great. For the right back spot, we do have Steele, who comes in here, another Youth Academy player. And for the left back spot, we do have Hale, obviously. So 3 players brought into the starting 11 from the Academy of Notts County. And well, after spending all my money on coaches, I have nothing left. I've got nothing left. But don't you worry, we sold a bunch of players. Ingy, Norburn, all of these guys taking our budget back up to an incredible, to an unbelievable 1.8 million. And because Yorpenda is only loaned in, I am looking for a centre midfielder straight away. Now, as you know, as a League 2 team, we cannot sign anyone. Watson is the one I have chosen from the Scottish League. This is a Scotsman joining our team. David Watson coming in from Kilmarnock for Jody Jones plus 1.35 million. Otherwise, I would have had to spend all my money on him. He comes in at a 66 rating and takes over that left center midfield position from Yorpenda, who's obviously loaned in from Spurs, I believe. So this guy, now, the great stats. Look at him. Everything above 60. We could turn him into an unbelievable midfielder. Team Gullit, if we do it right. 5'9". Aerial Fortress, 5'9". I love this guy. Thanos, which I just realized now, his name is freaking Thanos, is going out on loan to Rotherham. He is going to be away for 2 years. At some point, Canos has to be in my starting 11. You cannot have that name and not be in my starting 11. And I'm also going to be sending out Gonzaga on loan. I trusted the original team and it paid off. 3rd position, promoted into League One thanks to just a 2-point gap over the likes of Barrow and Shrewsbury. Now the team itself, well, we kept the formation as I said. The 5-3-2. Hale has gone up to a 69. Steele up to a 66. Rose 68. And Wasnt up to a 70, whilst Dennis is a bit unhappy because this Traore guy has been playing this whole time. I tried to sell him, wasn't able to, so Traore has been playing, taking away play time from Dennis, sadly, even though I didn't want that to happen. And since we don't have any wingers in his team, or the wing position, all these players like Jarvis were kind of useless. Well, there is Traore not being useless at all. 29-2. Wasnt, new signing, 15-5 from centre midfield. Seems like we made the right decision there. And then as we look, Palmer, captain, great job. Yatta comes in with 17 goal contributions. But as you can tell, Cotta, Hall, and some other higher rated players will be leaving our squad with immediate effect. In the new season, we were given 5.2 million. That is definitely an improvement. And with those loaned out players leaving and players like Gonzaga actually coming back, I'm looking at this starting 11 and thinking, let's change the formation. We had one season with the original play style. I'm going to change the formation, and this season I'm also going to be playing a game, testing the squad at a low rating too. So something I really enjoyed in the Giants rebuild, which if you haven't seen, please watch it, was the kick and rush play style, where you just lob the ball up to the strikers. Now, this needs 2 strikers. I'm not going to play 5-3-2, though. We're going to go with a 4-1-3-2. Could be fun, could be terrible. We'll see how this goes. But build-up style is going to be counter. And defensive approach, well, we're going to keep it somewhat deep. Actually, can't do that. I guess balance is fine. Luckily, Traore and Yatta are both above 6 foot. And Yatta specifically is 6'4" with the precision header as well. So I'm really hoping this is going to be useful. It's actually funny how deep the CDM is situated in this formation. It looks like I'm playing 5 at the back. But lads, I clearly need a right midfielder and possibly a left winger as well. I might just use Gonzaga in a swap deal because he doesn't have any potential. The signing is Lerma. This is a player from South America that we can turn into a superstar. And I got a really good deal for him. So I signed him for just £2 million, which already sounds great. He used to play for a team with a black and white badge, so he's going to feel at home over here at Notts County. Coming in at a 69 rating. Now, initially, I wanted to put Gonzaga into the deal, offer 2 million plus Gonzaga. They just said, give me 2 million. So I'm able to keep Gonzaga or sell him if I want to. And for the right midfield position, I'm going to go for someone new. But Lerma comes in, right-footed, 18 years old, can play 4 positions, 80 pace, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Yep. That's a good signing. I have found an interesting player over in Germany in the lower divisions. The team that Can Uzun came out of. This is Justin von der Hitz for Gonzaga plus 300k. Von der Hitz in German means from the heat. So maybe he's gonna bring in the heat into this team at a rating of 64, my friends. 19 years old, 79 pace, 68 dribbling. That's pretty much it. He's not so high rated, so can't really expect much there. But Wasnt is going to be holding that center midfield position down. It is not the cam position, so let's keep that in mind. He's gotten 20 goal contributions from center midfield last season. I hope he can do it again there. But it looks like I might have to buy a proper CDM. So Palmer, as much as I like you for this team, I'm going to turn you into a backup for the center midfield position and bring in a proper CDM there. And the CDM is Konietzke, joining us from the Swiss League, from St. Gallen over there. And lads, it's a big one. I actually made a big decision. I've put Traore into this deal and 1.65 million to bring this 67 rated CDM into our team. Now, why did I do that? Because I want Dennis to play. He's doing so well for this team in real life at the moment. I want him to get that play time, and now it's going to be granted to him. But Konietzke has some great stats on him for a CDM. He's 6'1" tall, 74 physicality, 61 defending with 65 passing, and some decent dribbling, actually. So I'm really happy with this signing. Now, this team is going to go for it. As we speak, Oxford United is in the first position on 71 points. And I now want to test this team. And what better test than to play against the top side in the league, of course. Now, Oxford United had their chances to begin with, but luckily, we do seem to have a great goalkeeper in row until Thanos comes back. But look at this playstyle. The kick and rush really leads to amazing counterattacks. And 25 minutes in, Yatta brings it back to Dennis. And Dennis, just like real life, does score his goal for Notts County. By the way, so many times I want to say Nottingham Forest. I'm so sorry about that. But lads, here we go. We're going to be defending ourselves from conceding the equalizer right here. But we're not doing well. Not doing well at all until the keeper jumps in once again. And in the 87th minute, Dennis to Yatta. The return assist this time is actually going through. These two tall lads up front have 10 goals in 36 appearances and doing extremely well in beating the top side in the league. Is there hope for us to fight for promotion? Can't believe I'm saying this, but we are in the 4th position, part of the promotion playoffs, and we'll see how that goes. First matchup against Wickham, away game, 2-1 loss. Second game at home. Come on, lads, you can do this. 5-2. Wow, we're gonna stay in League One, lads, but we're gonna destroy it next time, trust me. They've given us 5.4 million, and you know what? I'm going all in on old players this time. We have the oldest club in the world. Let's bring in some older players. But before we do that, Thanos has returned on a 68 rating. Exciting prospect. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. We're gonna turn into a backup soon enough. Thanos is taking over. I have literally dropped my entire budget on signing Dan Burn from Newcastle. Another player from the black and white squad. This is insane. I can't believe he still plays. 3.4 million plus a ridiculous amount of money in his wages. 77 overall. He's now going to take over that left centre back position for us. 35 years old. Precision header, aerial fortress on corners. I'm hoping he can really help us. And that is the first old player we have signed. Can't believe I'm saying this, but we are still in the promotion playoffs. 77 points. Huddersfield goes up with 100. I want to get into the championship. Please get it done. The first game against Plymouth was a draw. The second game is us winning 3-2. Oh man, I thought we lost because of the news and him being sad. And in the finale, our opponent is Wigan Athletic, another former Premier League side. Please, Dan Burn, just score from a corner. Make it happen. 2-0. Yatta scores, and Yatta scores twice. Yes! Fully assuming he's the top scorer this season. Yes, 24-2 from Yatta, who's now 29 years old. He has done everything he can to get us into championship football. From this point on, he probably can't help us that much, but Dennis, I'm sorry, pal. I tried, but you're now 26 and 64 rated. We're going to have to exchange you next season. Wasnt doing really well, up to a 78. Our new goalkeeper, Thanos, up to a 70. And Rowe as well. There's a bit of a battle going on for that spot. But obviously, you want Thanos to win that. Ratings-wise, this team will struggle in the championship. Hopefully, we do get a decent amount of money. If we don't, we might have to sign some old players again, I guess. Seems like 9.4 million is our budget, which isn't that great, let's be real. So what do I actually tackle with it? Do I go for an old striker and possibly an old right back? Nah, Steele has to grow. I really hope he does, but this is a tough decision. Forget the old players, I'm taking a risk. Enzo Molebe from Olympique Lyon is joining into our team right now. This is a talented player, one that we can grow for just 3.9 million. I got him into the team. Should be at least a B rating, an A rating, because he's actually worth 4 million. So I'm very, very pleased with this. He's going to replace Dennis in the starting 11. We can keep him as a backup striker, but Thanos goes into the starting lineup for me right now. But Molebe comes in with 82 pace, 71 shooting, 79 dribbling. So the plan is to have one smaller striker and one taller one so that we can hoof it up to the tall one. He brings it down to the small one, and he just dribbles past people and scores. Let's see if that works. This next player walking in, don't even ask me how the hell I got this deal done. Lads, it is Dinamo Zagreb's Leon Jakirovic joining us for 2 million right now. and I'm so excited about this. An A rating in price. He's 70 rated, and he's worth 3 million. So we have just brought in another class player into the team. He's left-footed, just like Dan Burn, but he should... Oh, actually, he doesn't have a weak foot now. Anyways, 76 pace on him, 66 passing for a centre-back, 72 dribbling, 72 physicality, 6'3". He is the one I've chosen. I've gone for 2 youngsters. I'm building into the future, and I'm really hoping that this team grows as we go with the season, and we just stay up in the championship, I guess. All I wanted to see was us not getting relegated this season. And that's exactly what we have achieved. 11th, Notts County, 64 points. Miles away from the top. Leeds United, 101. Pretty impressive if you ask me, but we'll get there one day. Now the squad is looking great. Yatta has gone up to a 73 at the age of 30. Molebe, 75. Watson, 81. Lerma, 81. Hits is an exciting prospect now, by the way, up to a 77. Steele has gone up by +3. Jakirovic has done the same. Burn has gone down. Hale has gone up to a 79. And Thanos up to a 76. With most goals coming in from Yatta the legend once again. Watson, 25 goal contributions from centre midfield. He's done it again. And then Lerma with 13 and 3 hits with 14 goal contributions. Now, next season, do we aim to get promoted or maybe like playoffs? Another season with just 9 million. And I guess I'm going all in on Palma. Yes, this is a German centre-back playing in the Italian league at Udinese. Another club that likes to have black and white on their shirts. I'm not doing this on purpose, but it keeps on happening. Now, he moved to Strasbourg in our career mode. 4.7 million I had to spend on him. And with the wages on top, I basically don't have any money left. Now, the reason why I brought him in is, obviously, the only position in our team that is currently not going up is the one of Dan Burn. So, he takes over that left centre-back position. Actually, no, right centre-back. He's right-footed. He comes in with 70 pace, 74 defending, 6'4". I'm really liking that. Notts County have done it! 6th position, 75 points, which means we're part of the playoffs. At the top, it's Southampton with 103, but I couldn't care less about them. Our team and their ratings. Watson, 84. Lerma, 84 as well. Defensively, we have seen some growth. It's up to an 81. Thanos up to an 82. Love that. Burn is down to a 68 at this stage. Top scorer once again is Yatta. At the age of 31, he still goes up in his rating, and Molebe is learning the trade as Fundates comes in with 6 and 14. However, lads, we're up against West Ham, and I don't have high hopes. First game, 1-0 loss. Come on. I think we might be stuck in the championship, lads. Away from home, 2-1. Yes! Notts County! We've freaking done it! However, it seems like I've forgotten one thing. That was only the semi-final. Please beat Norwich. Please. I already got so happy about making it into the Prem. Yes! 3-0. We freaking done it. Lerma, Konietzki, and Watson. Get in there. We got ourselves about 63 million going into the Premier League. This is what it's about. Now, the question is, where do I spend it? Yatta, I freaking love you, bro. You've brought us into Premier League football, and for that, I'm going to keep you on the bench until you retire. But Dennis, it's time for you to leave, so we're going to bring in a new striker for sure. And obviously, we do need a big man, and that is Durosinmi. We want to keep on playing the kick and rush style. As Molebe is only 5'10", we needed someone above 6'3". And that is the Nigerian striker now joining us from Victoria Pilsen. He is coming in from the Czech division for 22 million, and his price rating should be an A. What? A C? Bro, he's 81 rated, valued at 24 million. Best possible deal would have been 18. How? That's a bit mental to me, but hey, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and bring this guy into the starting 11 now. Dennis, I'm sorry, but Durosinmi, it's your time. He has 89 pace, 80 shooting, 75 dribbling, 78 physicality, 6'4", with finesse shot, aerial fortress. See, that's a place that I was specifically looking for. And the rapid on top of it. We're going to build him up. We have at least 5 good years out of him. Hopefully, he can keep growing in this team. But that is the main signing I'm making for now. Because I'm also signing Emin Bayram, a Turkish centre-back playing in the Belgian division for Westerlo. And he's a tall lad. as well. I want domination on corners, 25.5 million. I paid for this one. Once again, underpaying. Give me a B. How dare you? He comes in at a rating of 82, which is a massive upgrade, which we do need. We are a Premier League club now. I can't be having these young, low-rated players at this stage. He is valued at 28 million. Best possible deal, 21.1. I mean, come on. Seriously, there's absolutely no way. How the hell do you actually make that happen? Anyways, Bayram comes in. Now at the age of 27, he has 75 pace, 81 defending, 83 physicality, 6'4", and 3 great play styles. Long ball pass, which, as you know, we will need now that we play at the back, so that is perfect. Intercept and aerial fortress. We are truly sticking to the tactics that we have set up for this team to begin with. Don't know how to explain this. We just got promoted, remember? We finished 5th. Europa League football, 62 points. Just 8 behind Newcastle United, who've won the Premier League title. Congratulations for that. Top scorer in the league, Dembele, and then it's Durosinmi. See? That's the type of player we have brought into the team. Ratings-wise, 85, 87, 88, 85, 86 at the back, and 86 in CDM. That is what I love to see. Everyone above at least an 81 rating in the starting 11. Well, that does look like a Europa League team to me. Durosinmi, 23-3 this season. Lerma, 11-2. Molebe needs to step up his game, though. We keep getting better. Fourth position, 68 points. 3 points ahead of Arsenal. Manchester City do win the league title. Congratulations. Enjoy it while it lasts, because I'm coming for it soon. Top scorer in the Prem, Molebe. Hey, there we go. Durosinmi in the 3rd position as well. Very impressed. Assists, Wasnt. Go on, son. So we clearly do have the best attack in the game. 88 up on Durosinmi. 91 rated Lerma. 94 rated Konietzke. What happened there? 92 rated Aivaliotis. Okay, these guys, I don't know what kind of drugs they're taking, but they're on fire. Steel, step it up, bro. You know what? Actually, forget it. You're going to be turned into a backup next season. Apparently, Hivairo Reed is the highest potential right back in the game, which is insane. I mean, don't get me wrong, Feyenoord bring out great talents, but the fact that they have given him the highest potential out of anyone blows my mind. But hey, it is what it is. We'll take it on and put him into that right back position with 91 pace, 83 defending, 84 physicality, and 2 great play styles on top. Whipped pass, which means I can whip some crosses on top of Durosinmi's head. That is the plan. If we can make it happen, I'd be very happy, but that is the only signing I'm making, as he cost me a ton of money. Things have been a bit spicy this season. 1st position in the Premier League, 81 points. We are picking it up and lifting it now officially. Notts County back in the Prem after all those years and dominating. FA Cup, well, we lost in a final against Chelsea. Congrats. Carabao Cup, we didn't even take part in the finale. Champions League, however, here we are with only 2 losses in the group stages. I'm always going to call this the group stages. Yes, I know it's the league phase, but who cares? Here we go, round of 16. Man City 4-3. Get out of here. Quarterfinals, it was Real Madrid 3-2. Semi-finals, Bayern Munich 6-3. I mean, the first game we lost 2-1. And then we step up and score 5 goals against them at home, ruining Bayern. And now Barcelona at home. Lamine, I'm coming for you. I'm not going to sign you, but I'm going to beat you. And I'm going to do it with the kick and rush, boys. The long balls onto Durosinmi, 91 rated finesse shot plus. I wish he had the aerial fortress plus, but anyways. Molebe up to an 88 at this stage. His stats look ridiculous. Watson, 92. Oh, captain, my captain. He has the long throw plus, which maybe could be useful. I don't know. I've never tried it. We're going to go ahead and look at Lerma. No play style, but 91 rated. Fonda hits 90. Hivairo Reed with pass plus. Oh, I gotta use that. Bayram 89. Konietzke 95. Bro, how? And then Jakirovic 87. Hale on a 90. And then, of course, Aivaliotis up to a 93. But then again, he's actually Thanos. Top scorer this time, Durosinmi could be up for the Ballon d'Or unless Molebe has an incredible performance. And who knows, maybe in FC26 midfielders can win Ballon d'Ors as well. I really hope that's the thing. Have you seen a midfielder win Ballon d'Or for you yet? Let me know in the comments. I want that trophy so bad. I want to put the black and white on both sides. Come on, Notts County. Let's do this. Whoa. They have the second coming of Messi, or what is going on here? Item all the way up. Durosinmi wins it. That was the plan. And now we run down the wing. We whip it inside. Durosinmi chests it down. Horrible pass for me there. No, we're going to concede. Offside. All good. Don't worry. Relax. Item all the way up front. Durosinmi wins it. And off we go down the right again. Here goes Fonda hits. Cross whipped in. Oh my God. Molebe. Running behind the defense. Exceptional. Molebe. Come on. Yes. The Frenchman scores. 28 minutes into the game. 7 goals in 15 appearances. Enzo Molebe is my hero. Not quite a kick and rush, but definitely a counter-attack, which is also part of our tactics. Fermin. Ooh, great pass by Fermin. That's a red card and a penalty. I think... Yellow card. Oh, thank God. I got lucky there, lads. Very, very lucky. Come on. Me against Castro. Thanos. Ah, he couldn't get there. Hale. Good one. Back over to Pivairo Reed. Lobs it up to Durosinmi. He wins it. And off we go. Durosinmi and Lerma creating something special. Durosinmi. Bro, stop missing these huge chances. Watson. Lovely. Over to Durosinmi, over to the right. Trying to find the pass inside. Lerma, why are you chesting it down? I want you to shoot. We're going to go into extra time, lads. Lerma, over to Durosinmi. Come on, Durosinmi. You missed too many chances. This is it, right? Yes! Finas shot plus. Finas shot plus. Here we go, lads. Rafael Durosinmi, after missing those chances earlier on, finally puts it into the back of the net to potentially win the Champions League. Ooh, this could be very bad. They hit the crossbar. Wow. Barcelona could have been back into this game right now, but they failed. Massa. Dangerous. Very dangerous. I can't believe that. 2-2 in the 121st minute. What the actual hell just happened? And we're going into pens. Molebe, first one. Full power, top left. Yes. Come on, Thanos. Come on, Thanos. This is your moment. This is all you, Thanos. Durosinmi. Saved. Thanos. I need you, bro. I need you. Right now. Top right. I felt it. Now, Lerma. Let's go. Thanos. Again, he says, come at me. Bottom left. Oh, wow, he actually did come at me. Baidam gave away a pen. Scores is Thanos against Fermin. Bottom right. Yes! He has literally just done it single-handedly in a penalty shootout. He right there has snapped away the chances of Barca to win the Champions League. That is truly Thanos. And so Notts County is back in their city on top of the bus after all those years. They have the double secured. And Durosinmi wins the Ballon d'Or on top. The target man has had a big impact in our team for sure. This has been a lot of fun to record. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. By the way, right there is an FC26 copy. If you want to win it, I'll be giving it away on my Instagram in the coming days. So go ahead and follow me. Link in the description down below. Take care, guys, and peace.